say this. It's one of the baddest one drop tracks that dropped for 2018, and it belongs to my guest in studio. He's multifaceted. We'll talk about that. In studio right now, the Shengen Don Alborosie. Wagwan Pupa.
Yeah, I'm there, yo. Respect. Yeah.
You know that's a modest way of bringing you in, because you are a modest artist.
Thank you. God bless you.
Big song, Contradiction.
Yes.
Behind the song, we all know contradiction is so relevant everywhere. I mean, you only have to watch the movements of Donald Trump and you see contradictions everywhere. But I know you're driven with all sorts of emotions when you write your music.
Yeah.
But politics is like way down in the list, though.
Well, you know, politics is part of the problems, you know, many issues and stuff daily.
Yeah.
And the politics is always like a headache for me.
Yeah.
Because every time I see like the leaders, them abuse the people or abuse the system, I have to say something about it.
Yeah.
That's how me grew up like that, and I still have it. So that's why, but it's inspiration too. No, every day I have a topic.
No, you as a man will come from the Berlusconi model.
Yeah, oh Jesus.
And he, you know, people, I don't want to bore you with politics, but he's the king of contradiction. But writing this song, obviously features Chronixx. I mean, what inspired you to write the song? Before we talk about the album.
Well, Chronixx, you know, is their relevance and a young voice from Jamaica, and I thought he was the best one to par with me in this journey called Contradiction. So I call him and come up at the studio, and previously I recorded some songs with him already for the Chronixx new album, Get Up Paradise and such.
Yo,
and
big song.
Yeah,
another
man.
big song. I mean, I was surprised. I wasn't surprised, but when I heard that you were behind that song, I said, yo, I can hear the album up there, sir.
Yeah, when the winter you know, came up there and record a song at my studio, because they like the particular sound, like the vintage rubber dub type of vibe. Yeah. My studio have that flavor, you know. So yeah, and then from there now keep the link with Chronixx, and I call him, say, yo, I have a song, I sent him the rhythm and him love it, and come up there and boom bam.
The rest was history. Now, there's something that is about this new album, which we're about to talk about, Unbreakable. It's the unbreakable links you have in this song. I mean, the Wailers, having a connection, a musical connection. I know you are musically driven, but it must have been a passion to work with those brothers who are so instrumental, the backbone of Bob Marley's legendary hits. When you set about putting this project together, was that a plan, or did this, with most things, did it just come about?
Well, before I start an album, right, I get a little meditation and say, all right, so what would be the direction of this album? Because I don't want to repeat myself. You know, that for an artist is important that you don't repeat yourself. Yeah. And I definitely, I say I want to go back for the one drop music. Yeah. Yeah. So who better than the one drop people themselves, the Wailers. Yeah. Feel it's in the one drop. Still have time to rock.
But I mean, the Family Man and the rest of the man, they're out there still, but it's never been in recent times so jointed. But to get them, pull them all back together, all that energy in one place.
Well, that's the magic comes in now, and that's why we call it reunited. And so Wailers united, the reunion. And it was easier to record them more than put them together. Yeah,
I could imagine.
But we made it, you know. And I have to say thanks to Aston Jr. Yeah. You know, Family Man's son. Him really helped me a lot politically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really...
So all about politics, but you got it done.
Debating and politics and whatever. But Aston really helped out the situation. So I have to say, yo, big up, my brother.
All about Berlusconi, but you got it done in the end.
Yeah.
Alborosie in studio, new album Unbreakable. I know you are going for it, brother. I mean, I've seen you put a lot of efforts in your previous albums, but this album, amazing combinations on the album. Big man Beres Hammond. I mean, to have somebody as blessed as Beres on the album. Whoa. We are gonna go out with the track with yourself and J Boog, which I will tell you why I've ticked that song as my song. And obviously there's a we've just heard the combination with Chronixx, and of course Jah Cure, Raging Fire. You've gone all out. I mean, why so much? Why did you bring in so much of those influence? Why did you go all out that way?
I definitely have number one casting, like, you know, there's a lot of
the film bus.
Yeah, man,
bus.
Well, because I mean, I'm doing an album with the Wailers, and I have to do combinations, so we have to bring the best of the best. And Beres is legendary. Is my teacher, one of my teachers. Them in Jamaica, you know, we listen to Beres every minute because when the man sing now, the whole place stop.
Place boss, as the man said.
And Jah Cure have the same tone, like have the same voice, just magical. You know, girl, just like magnet to steel, love, pulling me in. That song, that whoa.
Yeah.
You know, Jah Cure still, and you know, it's just to bring like a team together.
Yeah.
And to make it happen to a different level, because I'm celebrating 25 years in reggae music, and this is the best way to do it.
25 years. Damn.
Yeah.
We're talking about Kingston Town, how it come about, and you know, when that record came about, you stamped your name in the reggae game, and could have been like a lot of people come through this game, one hit wonders, but you went on to winning everything from mobiles, and it's so apparent when you step across Europe and you go to a show, and there's 2 stages on the show, and they will announce Alborosie's on this stage and artist B, C or D is on that stage, and then it's, you know, it's a different stage because it's all about Alborosie's stage.
We don't know no Wonder, you know, the only Wonder is Stevie Wonder. Other than that, we don't know no Wonder. We come to stay, and that's why, let's be real, that's why it name Unbreakable. Because this is a musical journey to me. It's not just an artist journey. It's not for me to be, you know, the big thing, but it's more for me to study my music, to contribute to my music, to the genre.
Yeah.
So I don't want really people think about me as just an artist. I just want to contribute to the genre and make other artists relevant. Because remember, when I open a door, the others them come through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the meaning. When an artist boss in some little country, open up in other country for people like me and other people too, and that's what the pioneer them did for us, and that is what I want to do for the next generation.
When you got your start in the game, obviously Kingston Town led you into where you were, but you was already kind of assuming that role as somebody that was helping artists come through, because you was multifaceted, engineering, playing instruments, recording artists, using the whole studio. You were that studio guy. I mean, you could have stayed in that position, but something inspired you to press the button on yourself.
Yes, you know, I never really went to Jamaica to be an artist. I went to Jamaica to find myself, and then the music just come back to me and call me.
Yeah.
And the Most High call me and say, yo, this is what you have to do, because you do it already, you left it, and now you have to do it again now.
Your first introduction, did that put you off? Like when you was with the band original, when you first came to the game with this, was that off-putting moment? Is that what kind of put you just, well, let me just get myself into studio and find myself? Was it that?
It was more like the industry, and it was like the pressure, because at that time in Italy I signed with BNG EMI, and there was too much pressure, man, from these people, like just to sell music, like, or just selling, you know, ice cream.
Yeah.
I say my music is not ice cream.
Well, if it's like Italian ice cream, it's not too bad, because that is nice ice cream.
Not too bad, but I don't create music because I have to sell it.
Yeah.
Everything have to work naturally too. I have to create something that I like.
Yeah.
And I'm comfortable with. I'm not gonna start as a Rasta. You want to turn me into a model.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not gonna start singing about freedom, and you want just turn it into just disposable message so the people can just buy the record, and I destroy my creativity.
Yeah.
At least you buy something that serve you for life.
Definitely.
That's my product. You know, buy something that will serve you for a couple of days.
The only thing you have to learn if you afford it. So
yeah.
Alborosie in studio. Let's play something that you will gravitate to from the album. Listen to this. It's The Cure alongside Alborosie. And it's what we're talking about. This mystical music. Reggae. Alborosie in studio. Albo, how did you manage to get Jah Cure on the checker? You're not rich. You're not rich like him. You have to rich. The man say if you want me, you have to be rich.
He never charged me.
so you get Jah Cure before him start tell people saying rich. So you get him when imported.
No,
it's a big saga.
Him rich already when we get to him, but he never charged me. I wouldn't charge him. The one to charge me.
What you talking about that situation when you saw that, man? Because it must have hurt your heart because you're saying, look, got this album about to drop.
Oh man, I have a big tune with Jah Cure. And actually, if I have to be honest with you, if you listen to that song and the lyrics, Jah Cure is bigging up the foundation of reggae music, and I listen to the first verse. I big up the sound man them, and you know, all the second verse too. Like, it's actually a song in response to the situation. It would have maybe be the right moment to say, yo, listen to this mystical reggae.
Maybe it's the right moment for him to start saying, yo, £1,000 for that dub, yeah? $1,000.
No man, my dubs them free. Free dubs, man, no problem.
It's a big song, and the song, of course, with Beres and Jah, and I'm gonna tell you about my winning track of the album. So I mean, having these finished products, you've done this before. You've done everything we're talking about. You've done before. You've conquered Europe. You've conquered parts of the world that we can't even talk about. I talked to you last time. We were talking about South America, and it blew my mind, like in terms of like how they absorbing the music out there. What is there left for you to you feel like you are out here to musically accomplish, and especially at the eve of this album about to drop?
Well, you know, I'm a very simple person, and I don't really inspire to be seated next to the president of the United States. Like some artists, they really like trying to be.
Man. I think that's just an Instagram moment for some of them.
Yeah, what I want to do basically is just to work.
Now, a lot of people don't know, still to this day don't know, because you don't really brag about it. You live at Jamaica. Your whole life is spent, you've been in Jamaica from the 90s till now. You are...
I keep
family,
it quiet.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I've never seen you post a mango yet. Not even a mango you post.
I just post me in the studio, me on stage. You know, because certain things are private, no?
Yeah.
I don't mix my private life with my music. Because Alberto the Scholar is not Alborosie.
Yeah.
Because when I do what I'm supposed to do on stage, whatever, it could never be me. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. It is me. But it's hard to explain. But when I'm on stage, it's like it's a different character.
This is Alborosie on stage.
So I'm for burn the fire and aggressive to a point, you know, like a preacher, like me I preach. It's a function, you know. But then when I'm at my house, you know, I'm just slippers, very simple guy, drinking a coffee, eating a pasta with red sauce.
No pasta without sauce.
Like in France.
Like that.
Please, come French on. People, no pasta without sauce. Come on. I need to sue them.
You need to take on the whole establishment. What is this?
Sue them.
Raw pasta.
Yeah, raw pasta with no sauce and oil, nothing.
But yeah, I mean, as I said, you're in Jamaica. You're based in Jamaica. Your music is built in Jamaica. Your band is Jamaican. I mean, that is home. A lot of people still listen to you and see you, and I say, yo, the man conquer Europe already. But Jamaica's your home. What is it, things that you like about Jamaica, the liberty about it?
Well, I live there. My family's there. My children there. You know, I have a house there, a studio there. My doctor is there. My lawyer is there. And my bank is there.
Your bank is there. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so, you know.
Three main things.
You know, the doctor, the lawyer, and the bank. Yeah. And my little soldier, them, they're there.
Yeah.
Because I have to make things, you know, get things straight, you know. Well established, you know.
Yeah.
But anybody out there, I try a thing, you know, we're ready, you know.
How you mean? Alberto, the man name, you know.
I Sicily will come from, you know, so we know the things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jamaica is my place. I drive all over the city daily. Portland, Kingston, you know, Wochi. We're just all over.
And then when you're not in Jamaica, all people see is you around the world, man. And the spots that you've been taking the music is it's a testament to how strong your music is out there.
Thank you.
You are currently about to start. You don't stop really tour, but you're kind of like punctuated the tour right now. So where are you going to be in the next few few months now.
Well, we tour in Europe from now until end of September.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 2 weeks break to go back to Jamaica to do some extra work.
Yeah.
And then, so we're touring from now until the end of July.
Yeah.
I get 2 weeks break.
Right across Europe.
Yes, and then come back, finish Europe last 3 weeks now until September 2nd with a One Love Festival here in.
And you're coming back to the UK, that leads me obviously. UK.
Yeah, the 2nd of September.
2nd of September, gonna be in the UK, live with the band.
Live with the band, and you're gonna be very surprised. We're doing live dub on stage. I'm doing live dub.
We saw a peep of that.
Yes.
You in action, yeah.
Yes, different thing we'll bring on stage. So we set the pace now. Say, yo, this thing serious, from the studio to the stage. Double S.
Crazy. And you're doing when I'm watching you, I'm like, yo, this other man's getting on his. Is that how you behave in your studio?
Yeah, I'll worse in my studio. In my studio, it's like, you see how I see you set up your thing now and you do everything yourself. I do the same thing too.
Yeah.
Connect the drum, play the drum, record the drum, bass, guitar, everything.
Well, you know what? I listen to you talk in interviews, and I read interviews, and people like yourself, I say that inspire me.
Yeah,
because thanks. I see that you're multifaceted. You do everything.
Yeah.
The man play keyboard, the man play bass, the man play drum, the man mix, the man sing. And people like yourself inspire me, because I'm not multifaceted, but I try to do most things myself, man.
You have a beautiful place, and you inspire me too, because this is a radio station right here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. So that's why when I saw your place, it reminded me of my place, because it's a proper recording studio with all the instrument that you need, everything there that you need, like a big studio in New York or London supposed to. I have it right at my house, because I invest a lot in equipment, vintage mostly.
We've heard about those investments, man.
Yes, man. You know
when the career, when you decide say ease up a little bit, the museum, the Alborosie Museum will be in full effect,
The next step will be to bring my vision, my museum out of my house, and to actually allow people to utilize it.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now it's at my house, and it kind of limited because it's my house. But I would really like to build it for people to come there and record from all over the world.
To use the equipment?
The real mixing board from Bob Marley and all of that.
The real Hammond keyboards and all them something there?
Yeah, full 100.
Damn, son. People, if we start talking about the list of priceless equipment that Alborosie, he obviously priceless to him as well, because these things are something that you've kind of viewed as somebody that's so keen in the music industry. But you've collected them.
From over the years. Invest, collect them. I have a lot of really memorabilia from the golden era of reggae.
Yeah.
Keyboards from all the studios in Jamaica, and outboards, microphones, instruments, and then ultimately I own the island record Helios that Bob utilized to record 5 albums.
Damn.
And most of the reggae artists.
Can I ask you something without being? Was that equipment still owned by Island at the time, or did Bob have any interest in using that mixer board?
It was owned by Harry J. Studio. And I have equipment from Studio One, from Aquarius Studio, from King Tubby's, from a lot of even musicians that contribute from,
So King Tubby's, Studio One, you've had those vintage equipment?
Yeah, Harry J.
Damn.
Just name it. Sonic Sound, just name it.
See, that's why people I don't want to go in the list.
Yeah.
You need to build that museum.
I'm gonna publish a list.
Yeah. Crazy. Well, listen, Albo, it's been a pleasure catching up with you for the past couple of days in London, enjoying the weather. New album, Unbreakable. 29th. People go out and buy it. If you come to Alborosie, the material is real. Real Unbreakable.
Yeah, this is a real reggae album. A lot of music out there now kind of diluted to serve the masses and the Babylon thing, but we keep the thing original, authentic, just like a pizza from Naples.
Not from Pizza Express.
But
although it did nice still.
It did nice still, but for the pizza from Naples, that's how we deal with reggae, to keep it authentic and keep it in the family.
Well, listen, I hope you come back and join us in September when you come to do the One Love. Let me play out my track, and people, it's not because it's the title track. You all keep hitting up the title track. This track to me summarizes everything about the album. A great casting line, great musicianship, Whalers Band alongside Alborosie, and of course everything that epitomizes Alborosie. It's called Unbreakable featuring J-Boog. Listen to this. Have yourself a blessed time on the road, Albo. Bless.
Give thanks. God bless you all.
Keeping it real all the way.